Alrighty. Well, why don't we'll just start seated. Just come into the mat, come into our time on the mat. Resting our hands on our knees or our thighs and just noticing the breath. Feeling the sits bones grounded into the mat. Feeling the spine long. And just settling in. Moving from the outer world to the internal world. Just notice where you are today. Heart rate, breath, sensation in the body, chatter in the mind. Just come in. Knowing that you're spending this time with yourself. Good. Just go ahead and keep your eyes closed and reach your arms up long. Really feel the sides of your body as you reach one arm up and the other. And then go ahead and clasp the hands and invert the palms and go over to the right. And just breathe here, feeling into the left side of the body and coming up and going over to the left and feeling into the right side. And coming back up through center to the other side and center and the other. Good, and coming back to center, just raise your arms up, open your eyes, flutter your eyes, look up at the ceiling, look up at the sky, and bring your hands into your heart. And go ahead, and we're going to start the practice with one deep Om. So inhaling. Bring those thumb knuckles to the third eye center and just set an intention. And again, that intention can be something that you want to bring in during your time on the mat, whether it's strength or patience, acceptance. Maybe it's something you want to bring into your life, more light, more joy, or maybe you want to send some love and care to someone who may need a little extra attention today. And just breathe that in, and again, lift those arms up and bring the hands back down to the center. Now take the left hand, we'll invert it. Right hand on the left knee, bring that left arm back, pin that right hip back, and just breathe. Now drop those shoulders, looking out over the left hand. And as you inhale, think about really lengthening the spine, and as you exhale, you twist. As you inhale, you lengthen, exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. Bring that left arm and cross it over and round the spine and bring that chin into the chest and lift. And exhale, round. And inhale, lift. And exhale, round. And inhale, lift. And go ahead and eagle those arms. This gets right under that scapula, into those shoulders. So press those forearms forward, lift the elbows up, and then press the forearms together. Isometrically, you should feel that underneath the shoulder blades and breathe here. Good, now lift the arms up and round the spine, elbows into the belly, feeling into the shoulders and the upper body, lift up and exhale, round and lift up and exhale, round. And bring those arms up and back to the center. Good. Now take the left hand on the right knee, reach that right arm back, drop those shoulders, and just breathe here. Good. And as you inhale, lengthen the spine, exhale, twist. And inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. And inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. Good. Reach that arm over, crossing over, rounding the spine, chin into the chest, and lift your heart. And exhale, round. And lift the heart. And exhale, round. And lift the heart and eagle the arms. Good. So pressing those forearms forward, lifting those elbows up.
Wait,
up.
Mom.
What?
Which arm is under?
Oh, wait, I was inverting you. Okay, hang on. Okay. Left hand on right. Right hand over. So the right hand is on top.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good. Now press those forearms together, pressing the forearms forward, lifting those elbows, breathing in, inhale, lift, exhale, round. And inhale, lift, and exhale, round. And inhale, lift, and exhale, round. And reach those arms up long and come over into all fours. Coming into some cat and cow, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, and lift the heart. And exhale, round. And lift the heart. And exhale, round. And lift the heart. And exhale, round. Separate the knees, toes together, reach back, come into a long child's pose. Really press those hips back. Take the hands up on fingertips, press the fingertips into the mat, stretching those hips back, dropping the chest between your shoulders, and just breathe. Good, now go ahead and press those palms together, reach the thumbs back behind the neck, and breathe. Really pulling on those triceps, feeling in here, and breathing. Good. Reach those arms back long. Now take the hips to the right and the hands to the left, and breathe. Come back through center, hips to the left, arms to the right, and breathe. Awesome. Come back up onto all fours. Take the right foot back, curl the toes under, and just rock. Feeling into the ankle, the calf. Go ahead and lift that right leg out strong, long behind you. Take the left arm out long and breathe here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen. Go ahead and take that left hand and grab that right ankle. Just coming into a nice, gentle baby back bend, and breathe. Good. Reaching out long again. Lower the left hand, lower the right foot. Lift that right arm up. Feet down, side angle. Reach that right arm over and breathe. Great. Reach that arm back up. Bring that right arm down. Shift the hips from left to right. Good. Take that left leg back. Curl the toe under and just rock. And breathe. Go ahead and lift that left leg out long. Take the right arm out long, breathing here. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, round. Inhale, long. Exhale, round. Inhale, long. Take that right hand, grab that left foot. Reaching up and breathe. Nice baby back bend. Reach the arm out long. leg long, lower the right hand, lower the left foot, reach that left arm up, really feel into this side body here and breathe. Go ahead and take that left arm over the ear and breathe. Pressing that left foot into the mat. One more breath, good. Coming back to all fours. C curves, looking to one side and the other. Taking the hands forward, curling the toes under, and coming into your first downward dog. And just feel into your body. Go ahead and pedal it out, shifting the hips. Just making it your own as you settle in here. What do you notice? Where do you feel sensation? Where do you feel the cricks, the crannies, the tight spots? You can move one knee to the side and the other. And then just come into a downward dog. Just a still downward dog. Pressing the thumb knuckles and the forefingers into the mat, lifting the hips up, dropping the heels, feeling that chest move between the arms. Shake the head no, shake the head yes, and breathe. Breathing in and out. Awesome. Coming forward into your plank now, really feeling here into the plank, feeling those thumb knuckles into the knuckle pads, like all those into the mat, and breathe here. Inhale, exhale back. Good. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale back. Inhale forward to plank, holding here. And we're going to lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the forehead, flatten the feet, reach the arms back, press the palms into the mat, press the tops of the feet and lift the chest. Breathe here. Now exhale and raise the arms and the legs. And breathe. Good. Lower back down, coming up through all fours and back to downward facing dog. And just pedal it out. Okay, big toes together. Reach that right leg out long behind you. Open the hip and bend the knee. And breathe. Now try and keep those shoulders so they're square to the mat so that you're not dropping that left shoulder. Now roll the ankle one way and roll the ankle the other way. Awesome. Reach that leg out long behind you. Breathe here. Exhale, knee to nose, and bring your arms forward. And grab your blocks. I didn't bring my blocks, but grab your blocks. And go ahead and press those palms into the blocks on either side. Really straighten that left leg. Lift the heart. And on the inhale here, exhale, slowly straighten that right leg. You're coming into that hamstring the first time. Just gently come into it. Don't overstretch it. Good. Hold here. Now, as you inhale, come forward. And as you exhale, you straighten. And inhale, come forward. This time as you exhale, straighten. Press that right heel in and lift those toes and breathe. Good. Coming forward again into your runner's lunge. Runner's lunge. Press that left hand into the block and lift the right arm and breathe. Good. Nice twist. Hug that right hip in. Lower the right hand down, stepping back to plank. You're going to lower all the way again, hugging those elbows into the side of the body. Press the forehead down, press the tops of the feet. Take these thumbs back by your lower ribs. Pin those elbows in and lift the heart. and breathe. Awesome. Lower the head, curl the toes under. See if you can press straight up to plank and downward facing dog. And pedal it out. Good. This time, big toes together. Lift that left leg out long. Open the hip and bend the knee. Keeping those shoulders square to the mat. Roll the ankle one way and roll the ankle the other way. Good. And reach it long out behind you. Knee to nose and come forward. Taking your blocks on either side of the mat. Pressing in, knee over ankle, really straightening that right leg. Inhale your heart, nice up dog chest. Inhale, exhale ever so slowly, coming into that left hamstring, and breathe here. Not overextending it, not overbending it. Just slowly feeling into that muscle. Good, and inhale, heart up. And exhale, round. And inhale, forward. Exhale, round. This time, lift those toes up, really press into the heel. Feeling in here. Coming forward again, pressing the right hand into the mat, lifting that left arm up, and breathing. Awesome. Lower that left hand down. Go ahead and remove the blocks. This time we're going to step back into plank and come halfway down into chaturanga to upward facing dog, and breathe here. Slight bend in the elbows, looking over the right shoulder, and then the left, and the right, and the left. Lifting the heart a little higher. And exhale back down facing dog. And breathe. Good. Now we're just going to walk gently to the top of the mat. Coming up to the top of the mat. And just go ahead and hang in ragdoll. Grabbing elbow to elbow. Really bend those knees. And just settle in here. So as you hang in ragdoll, try not to exert any effort. Just hang. Just let gravity gently pull you down. Think of the crown of the head reaching towards the earth. The arms just hanging. You're not doing anything. And then go ahead and just pendulum. Side to side. Good. Coming back to center. Pressing the feet into the mat, bending those knees, lifting the arms all the way up, and bringing the hands into the heart center. Good. Now lift the arms up. Grab the left wrist with the right arm and go over to the right. And breathe. Good. Coming up to center, go ahead and grab the right wrist with the left arm and over. And breathe. Coming back to center, lift those arms up and swan dive down. Press the hands into the shin, nice long spine. Inhale here. Exhale, fold, and step back to plank. Inhale here in your plank. Exhale, chaturanga to upward facing dog and downward facing dog. And 3 breaths. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Step or hop to the top of the mat. Long spine. Exhale, fold. Root to rise all the way up. And hands into the heart. Good. And again, sun A. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Long spine. Stepping back to plank. Inhale and plank. Exhale, chaturanga. 2 up and down. And 3 breaths. Breathe in and out. Breath in and out. 1 more breath in. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Root to rise all the way up. Touch the palms. And then swan dive right back down. Long spine. And step back, plank. Inhale and plank. Exhale, chaturanga. To upward facing dog and downward facing dog. And breathe. Good. This time again, reach that right leg up long. Open the hip, bend the knee. Feel in here. Left foot forward, knee to nose. And come into your runner's lunge and just graze the fingers. So we're going to come up on a diagonal. So you want to reach the arms back long, crown of the head reaching forward, and breathe here.
Wait, which leg are we on?
Right leg forward. Good. I probably didn't say it that clearly. Good. Now lift up to crescent warrior. Bend the left knee. Straighten the left knee. And come back on the diagonal. Good. Inhale up. Exhale, bend that left knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, come forward. 1 more time. Inhale up. Exhale, bend the left knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, hands to the heart. Prayer twist to the right. And go ahead and feel in here, pressing those palms together, bringing those thumb knuckles into the heart, and breathing, feeling in here. You can keep your hands at prayer, or you can open them. But what you want to think about here is you want to think about inhaling long spine, exhale twist. Inhale long, exhale twist. 1 more time, inhale long, exhale twist. And just go ahead and lower the hands, step back to plank, through your chaturanga, always knowing that you can skip the chaturanga and just go back to downward facing dog. Good, toes together, left leg out long, open the hip and bend the knee. Good, and bringing that leg forward, knee to nose, and stepping forward. Into your runner's lunge, fingers are just, sort of getting ready here, making sure that the feet are far enough apart, left leg is forward, and you want to come up, bring the arms back on a diagonal here, and breathe. Good, now inhale up, bend that right knee, straighten, and come forward. Inhale up, bend that right knee, and straighten, and exhale forward. And 1 more time, inhale up, bend that right knee, inhale, straighten, coming forward 1 more time, inhale up, exhale, bend that left knee, right knee, straighten, hands to the heart, and twist. Twisting to the left and breathing. And breathing in and breathing out. In and out. You can stay here. You can open the arms, but what you want to think about when you're twisting is you inhale, lengthen the spine, and exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. Awesome. Lower those hands down, coming into plank. Let's go ahead and come into our forearm plank. A little core strengthener. So cross the palms, pressing the hands in, kicking those heels back, and breathing. And breathing in and out. So finding this equilibrium between the forearms and the thighs and feet pressing into the mat, reaching the spine long, and breathe. And breath in and breath out. And breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out. And when you get nudgy, see if you can take it breath by breath. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Drop the hips, coming into Sphinx. Forearms pressing into the mat, lifting the heart, tops of the feet down. Just feeling those muscles relax here. Good. Now press those hands into the mat, lift up. Lower the forehead back down. Thumb knuckles by the ribs. Press those elbows in, pressing up to plank. And downward facing dog. And breathe in. And breathe out. Bend the knees, look forward, step or hop to the top of the mat. Long spine. Exhale, fold. Root to rise all the way up. And hands into the heart. Good. Now Utkatasana. Big toes together. Feet apart about 1.5 inches or 2 and come into chair pose. And breathe. Breathing in and out. Breath in and out. Okay, so just see if we can just settle in here. Heels back. Just lift all 10 toes. And then let them just graze the mat and breathe. And notice what does your mind or body do when you think, okay, we'll just do this for 5 minutes. Feel that resistance. Of course, we're not doing this for 5 minutes, but just feel that resistance and breathe into it. And bring those hands to the heart. And go ahead and fold. And come into your long spine. Stepping back to plank. Through your chaturanga. To downward facing dog. So these are sun salutation B's, right? We start with Utkatasana. We're going to come into warrior 1, plant the left foot, bring that right foot forward, and come up. And just put your hands on your hips so that you can really bring that right hip back and that left hip forward and raise your arms and breathe. And breathe in and breathe out. Good. Go ahead and cactus the arms and lift the heart for a back bend. Lift those arms back up. Coming through the vinyasa or downward facing dog. And breathe. Good. Plant that right foot coming into warrior 1 on the left. Coming up, putting the hands on the hips so the right hip can come forward and the left hip can come back. Pressing the outer right heel, right foot into the mat and lift the arms. Just settle in here and breathe. Good. Cactusing the arms, opening the heart, lifting back up and through chaturanga. And breathe. Inhaling, bending the knees, looking forward, stepping or hopping to the top of the mat. Long spine and Utkatasana. Inhale and exhale. So we'll do one more sun B on each side. Inhale here, exhale, hands to the heart and fold. Long spine, stepping back to plank. You can come to downward dog or through the chaturanga. Constantly saying it's always a choice. Plant the left foot, bring that right foot forward, coming into warrior 1. Inhale here. And exhale down. And breathe. Breathing in and breathing out. Plant the right foot, bring the left foot forward, coming into your warrior one. Breathing here. And exhaling down through chaturanga. Real traditional sun A's and sun B's. Inhale here, exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or hop to the top of the mat. Long spine, exhale, fold. Big toes together. Utkatasana again, but this time bring the hands to the heart. Now we're going to go ahead and twist to the right. Take that right hand and put it on the flat of the back, right? So you feel that symmetry, bringing the thumb knuckles into the chest, and breathe. You can stay here or open the arms like wings and breathe. Good. Now go ahead and fold over, separate the feet, grab the big toes with the peace fingers, lift the heart long, and exhale, fold in and breathe. Good. Breathe in and out. In and out. In and out. Good. Go ahead and release those toes. Bring the big toes together again. Coming into Utkatasana. Hands to the heart. And twist to the left. And breathe. You can stay here. You can also lift the arms like wings and breathe. One more breath. Folding over. Coming into gorilla. So there's another way that you can do gorilla. So one is to put your palms under the tops of your feet and wiggle and hang your head. But you can also cup your feet and fold over that way so that you're cupping your heels. So you're grabbing onto the heels and breathe. And just feel in. Breath in and breath out. And releasing the toes, coming up, all the way up. Inhale, exhale, fold down. Long spine, stepping back to plank. Pressing that right hand into the mat, we're going to come over into side plank on the right. So the right side of the foot comes over. Lift that left arm up. Lift those hips. Really lift those hips. Flex the feet and breathe. You can take that left arm over your head if you want. You can lift that left leg up. Good. And coming back around. Feeling here into your plank. We're just going to go right on over to the other side. Outside of the left foot, reach that right arm up. Let those hips lift up and breathe. Bringing that right arm over the ear if you'd like. And lift that right leg. Lowering back down. Coming into your plank here and come back into your child's pose. Press that forehead into the mat. Press the palms again. Reach those thumbs behind your head. And just come back into that intention.
So we are booked for
And breathe.
We are planning for Thanksgiving local.
Good. Reaching back out. Come up into your downward dog. And we're just going to walk our hands back to the back of the mat. Coming into a ragdoll here. And then go ahead and while you're in your ragdoll, grab your hands, clasp your hands behind your back, and just bring those arms over for a little extra stretch. Shake the head no, shake the head yes. Good. Lower the hands, reach all the way up. Reach up long, and hands into the heart. Good, and we're gonna come into eagle. So bring those toes together. Coming into Utkatasana, right arm under, right leg over, and drop in. And breathe. And if you fall out, you just come back in, finding a point of drishti. Lower those elbows down. So you can settle in here to this eagle's nest. Now we're just going to take that right leg out behind us, holding on to those eagle arms. And then open the arms like airplane wings and breathe. Good. Now we're going to bring that right knee forward, lift the arms, straighten that right leg, 3 little pulses. 1, 2, 3. Stepping forward here. Now we're going to take, coming into dancer. So the right arm is up high, the left leg, grabbing the left ankle from the inside. Inhale, and coming into dancer. And breathing. In and out. And in and out. Coming back up, again with that left knee, keeping the left knee up. Arms are raised, lift the left leg, 3 pulses, 1, 2, 3. Stepping onto the left foot, we're gonna start with the right ankle over, coming into figure 4. So seated figure 4. The hands can be at the heart, or you can bring your hands down to the floor. What you want to think about doing in this posture is really getting into that right hip. And breathe. In and out. Coming back up. Bringing that right knee up. Straightening out. Lifting the arms above the head. 3 pulses. 1, 2, 3. Now, plant the right foot and come into tree. So, base of the foot comes into the thigh. Bring those hands to the heart. Just find a point of drishti. Just find a point of focus. Really feel your right foot grounding into the earth. The crown of the head is reaching high. You can go ahead and open your arms and really send in this positive energy to all of the trees around the world, but especially the California trees, fighting off those flames, sending those trees strength and love and appreciation. Good. Go ahead and bring those hands to the heart, lower that left foot. Just close your eyes and feel your hands. Coming into mountain pose, Tadasana. Closing the eyes, feel the feet in the mat. Feel your arms by your sides and just breathe in. Awesome. Reach your arms up. Exhale, fold, going to a vinyasa, long spine. Stepping back to chaturanga or straight back. And coming into downward facing dog. Good, and you're just gonna walk your hands all the way back to the end of the mat. Big toes together, coming into Utkatasana. Good, this time left arm under, left leg over. Feeling into your eagle pose. Dropping the hips. Good, now elbows to the knees into eagle's nest. See if you can breathe here. Feeling in here, come out of balance, you just come back in. Now we're going to open up into airplane with eagle arms. Try and have the crown of the head reaching forward. Breathe here. Go ahead and open the arms like airplane wings. Breathe. Now, staying steady, bring the left knee up, arms overhead. Straighten that left leg. 3 pulses. 1, 2, 3. Stepping forward. Coming into dancer. Left arm up. Grabbing the inside of the right foot, the ankle or the foot. Inhale here. And exhale forward. Pull forward. And breathe. Breathing in and out. In and out. Good. Lifting back up. Knee up. Straighten the leg. Fetal pulses. 1, 2, 3. Stepping forward. This time the left ankle comes over the right thigh, and we come into seated pigeon. So hips back. You can have your hands at your heart, or you can bring them down to the mat. You want to really think about breathing into that left hip and breathe. In and out. And in and out. Good. Coming back up. Arms up. Left leg straight. Feel the pulses. 1, 2, 3. And tree on the left. So pressing the left foot into the mat. Bringing that right foot into the thigh. Hands to the heart. And breathe. Good. Grounding into the earth. Really thinking about that left leg is nice and strong and straight. Go ahead and open the arms. Connecting earth to the sky. These beautiful trees. Breathing in and out. Sending all our love to all of the trees around the world, especially here in California. Hands to the heart. Lower that right foot. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Long spine. Now, just take your left foot back, planting it. We're gonna windmill up into warrior 2. So right leg is forward, knee over ankle, spreading the arms out long, looking out over that right middle finger and breathing. Flipping that right palm, we're going to reverse the warrior. Really feel into that right side body. We're going to come over into side angle. So right forearm on the right thigh. Go ahead and reach that left arm up. You can reach it over. You can stay here. You can bring the hand on the ankle to a block, to the mat. But just breathe here. Good. In and out. All right, now we're gonna reverse this back into reverse warrior. Go ahead and straighten that right leg and come into the triangle. Reaching that right arm out long. Take the right arm to the shin. You can take it to a block right behind you. Not hyperextending that right knee. Spreading out in all directions and breathing. Good. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Awesome. Coming into your warrior 2 again. Really feeling this. Drop the shoulders. Notice if there's any nudginess. Good. Straighten that right leg. Turn the toes in. Clasp the hands behind your back. You want to lift the heart and fold and breathe. Breath in and breath out. Good. Go ahead and drop the hands. We're just going to do snake squats, one side and the other. Good. Coming to the center, we're just going to come around to the front of the mat, right foot forward, coming into lizard. So take that right foot out to 2 o'clock. Come on the outer edge of the right foot. Drop the left knee, reaching up high. You can stay up on your hands or come down on your forearms. And you just want to breathe in to that right hip and breathe. You breathe in and breathe out.
I like this so far.
Huh?
I like this so far.
Good.
You're a good teacher.
Oh, thank you. Okay, go ahead and keep that left forearm on the mat. And just go ahead and take that right hand and give that right thigh a little love here. And again, you can stay here, or you can go ahead and bend that left leg and flex that left foot. So you're kicking that heel into the bum. You stay here, or you can go around and reach back. You want to really here in lizard pose, really breathe into the sensation in your body. Feeling in to where you feel any tightness, where you need to breathe a little more energy. Awesome. Good. So here, just go ahead and lower the foot. Go ahead and bend that knee. Let's do a few cat and cows. Inhale and exhale. And coming back to downward facing dog and breathing. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. Now we're going to plant that right foot, bring that left foot forward. We're going to cartwheel up into warrior two. Looking out over that left middle finger and breathe. Breathe in and out. Go ahead and flip that left palm and reverse the warrior. Really feeling in here to that left side body. Good. Now we're going to come over into side angle, so that left forearm goes on that left thigh, the right arm goes up high. And breathe. Go ahead and bring that right arm over the ear. You can leave the forearm on the thigh. You can grab the ankle. You can grab the block. You can grab the mat. But what you want to do is breathe. Feeling in here. In and out. In and out. Okay, we're going to come back up and reverse that warrior again. Now go ahead and straighten that left leg and come out into your triangle. So you can come down on the shin, you can come down on the block, you can come down on the mat. You really want to think about spreading the energy out in all four directions. Nice slight bend in that left knee and breathe. Really feeling in here to this time on your mat. Head can look down, or it can look up, or to the side. Want to breathe. Awesome. Coming back up into warrior two. Finding that drishti, looking out over that middle finger again and breathing. Go ahead and straighten that left leg. Turn the left toes in. Turn back around to face you. Actually, heels in, toes out. We're going to come into goddess pose. So coming into goddess, have your hands on your thighs, and let's just move from side to side. Bring the right arm forward, right shoulder forward, and the left shoulder, and the right, and the left, and the right, and the left. Awesome. Now, just plant those heels and come up into goddess. You want to have your arms in goalposts here. And just go ahead and drop the hips and breathe. Good, and little pulses, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now go ahead and lift the right heel and drop. And left heel and drop. And right heel and drop. And left heel and drop. And both heels up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the heel, sink a little lower, let those legs shake. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Straighten the legs, turn the feet under. Turn the feet under. Turn the feet in and fold over. And go ahead and just grab your ankles and just bring your forehead and your crown of your head to the mat and breathe. Settle in. Good. A couple of more snake squats, side to side. Good. Now when you get to the left side, turn to the back of your mat, coming into lizard on the left. So foot's at 10 o'clock, right knee is down. Come on the outside of that left foot. Stay up on your hands, or you can come down under your forearms and just drop in. Really feel into that and breathe. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. You can stay here, or you can bring that right arm out a little bit. Take that left palm and just gently press it into the left thigh. Opening it out a little more. And breathe. You can stay here. You can kick that right leg, flex that right foot, getting into that right quad. You can reach that left arm back around and grabbing and breathing. Feeling in here. A few more breaths. Good. Roll that right foot. Coming back around, bringing that left leg back, coming into your cat and cow. Inhaling and exhaling. And inhaling and exhaling. And go ahead and just lower. Come forward on a knee down plank and just lower all the way down. Press the forehead, press the tops of the feet, clasp the hands behind your back, press those arms out long, and we're gonna lift. Lift the feet, lift the chest, and breathe. Lower back down. Now we're gonna come into bow. So go ahead and grab your ankles. Pressing those thighs and hip bones into the mat, lift the chest, lift the thighs now, and breathe. And with each breath, you don't want to lift up right away into the full bow. With each inhale and exhale, you can lift a little more. You can rock up and back, forward and back, just feeling in. Awesome. Dropping back down, making a little pillow with your forehead. Shift those legs from right to left. Good. And just crawling up onto your hands and knees, coming forward and rolling back on your mat and hugging those knees into the chest. Really squeezing those knees in. Grabbing elbow to elbow. So as you're pulling the thighs into the belly, let that tailbone reach towards the mat. Come into happy baby. Rocking one way and the other. Good. Now go ahead and straighten those legs. Straighten the legs up. really flex those feet. Take the hands behind the head, make a basket, elbows out wide, and we're just gonna lift straight up. So looking straight up at the sky, elbows wide, we're just gonna pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, now we're gonna rope climb. So the right hand to the outside of the left, and switch, 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 and switch. Now straddle the legs, take your hands on your inner thighs, flex those feet, clasp the hands and have your pointer fingers going through the center. We're gonna pulse for 10 here, for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, now take the arms to the right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. To the left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And hug the knees in. That might have been a little much on the neck. Just roll the neck from side to side. Good. Now coming into bicycle, taking the hands behind the head. Really use that cradle of the palms to hold the head. Legs are perpendicular. Really flex the feet. Let's take the right elbow to the left knee and center and twist and center and twist and center and twist and center and twist and center. And then we're just going to twist to the side. For 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, last 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 10, 11, 9, 8, 7, slowing down, 6, slowing down, 5, slowing down, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, hug the knees in. Give your legs a squeeze. Take the head from right to left. Lower the feet, coming into bridge, feeling those heels with the middle fingers. Press the palms into the mat, lift the hips, round the shoulders. Go ahead and look up at the ceiling or close your eyes. And just as we move through this, knowing that you can come up and down at your leisure whenever you want. You can stay up, take a break. You can use a block underneath the sacrum and just settle in here. Really press the feet into the mat. As you press the feet into the mat, it lifts the hips up. And breathe. So you're using the feet to press down. You can also move, scooch those shoulders under a little bit and really press down with the forearms. And breathe. Good. Breathe in and out. And breathe. Coming down if you'd like, or staying up. You can always lift up on the toes, lift the heels off, really press into the toe mouths. That gets into a different area, and breathe. Go ahead and drop the heels and take a break. And coming back up just for the last few moments here in bridge. Awesome. Now go ahead and lower the hips to the mat. Soles of the feet together, Supta Baddha Konasana. Those knees flop out, one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Good. Hug those knees in. We're just going to rock back up and down on our spine, coming in to plow. You can stay here and plow. You can come into shoulder stand or half shoulder stand. Oh! You can see the table. Bringing your hands on your lower back and press up. Make sure you don't kick things in your way. And breathe. Coming back to plow. Better watch what I'm doing here. Good. Now we're just going to rock up and down on our spine, coming forward and back in to downward facing dog. Bringing that right leg out long behind, open the hip again, bend that knee, and come into pigeon on the right. Finding your way into pigeon. Left leg out straight behind you, lift the heart, and fold in. And breathe in. Again, feel the sensation in that right hip and breathe into it. Just like a meditative practice, focusing on the breath and sensation. When the mind wanders, just come back to the hip. And breathe. And if the mind starts to wander and the mind chatters, that's fine. Just come back to that sensation in the right hip. You can also use this mantra of let go. So anything you're holding on to, anything that no longer serves you, you can just let go. Good. Now go ahead and press your hands into the mat, lift up long, opening that chest, feeling into that right hip. And just come back around and come into downward facing dog. And just go ahead and pedal it out. Just notice if you see anything different between the left and the right sides. Go ahead and lift that left leg up, open the hip, bend the knee. And come forward to pigeon on the left. Bringing that left leg forward, flecting the left foot, reaching that right leg out long behind you, inhaling your heart, and exhaling and fold. And breathe. Really feeling into that right side and breathing into it, really sending breath into sensation. And breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and out. When the mind wanders and chatters, that's fine. Just come back to the sensation in the hip and your breath. Pigeon can be a real meditative practice. Just noticing. And again, an easy mantra in pigeon is just let go. So you inhale, let, and you exhale, go. And pressing your hands into the mat, coming up, opening the chest, feeling into that left hip, moving around a little bit. Good. And just bringing that right leg forward, we're just gonna sort of feel the bum on the mat, lift those arms up long and fold over. Grabbing, you can grab the bottoms of the feet, you can have the knees bent, however you want. You just want to getting a nice long stretch, and then you also, as you fold the head in, you get a nice long stretch, chin to chest along the spine and neck. And coming up, and let's just end by coming into boat pose. So grabbing the thighs, knees are perpendicular out. You want to have a nice, you want your tailbone, really, you're on your sits bones here. Go ahead and reach your arms out, breathing in. And we're going to lower down to a low boat. So coming down. And go ahead and drop the feet and drop the hands, reach the arms behind you. Clasp the hands and invert them and just reach out long. Sort of reaching the right heel and the left and the right and the left. Good. Now keep the eyes closed, hug that right knee in tight. We're just going to do a supine twist to the right. Take that right arm out, right knee to the left, and drop in. And just feel your whole body drop into the mat. And breathe. Awesome. Bring that right knee in. Take it long on the mat. Bring that left knee in. Squeeze it in. Bring that left knee over to the right. Left arm out to the left. Look out over the left shoulder and drop in. Breathe. Good. And just come back to center. Soles of the feet together again. One more time. Supta Baddha Konasana. Try and put the hand that you don't normally put on your heart. Sort of the reverse. Hit one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. And drop in. I'm just going to come into Shavasana so you can let those legs flop open on the mat. Arms reach out beside you a little bit, not right next to your side, a little bit on a diagonal. Let those palms open up. And we're going to come into Shavasana, deep rest. Just letting all of the work of the last hour plus sink in. So it's a way for your body to synthesize, to integrate. Don't do anything on the mat. It's all been done. Now we just come into a deep Shavasana.
Unofficially, Susan's out there behind your bathroom. Susan. She's got it. Her. We're just tied up together. Yeah. Over the grass, yes. Come here, Sasha. Come here, Sasha. There you go. You got me.
And just begin to come back into the room. Keep your eyes closed. Look at your fingers and your toes. Hug your knees into your chest. Nice tight squeeze. Roll over onto your right side. Feel your forehead press into the mat or the floor and just come back into that intention. And just come back up around. Again, keeping those eyes closed. We'll sit the way that we started. We try and put the opposite leg in front. Hands on the thighs. Spine long, eyes closed. And just breathe. Noticing your heart rate, your breath, your internal sense of self. Any chatter in the mind. Knowing this time in stillness, silence, but also just connected to yourself through yoga, through breath, through movement. It's one of the best things you could do for your whole being. So keeping the eyes closed, let's bring our thumb knuckles to our heart and close the practice with one deep Om. Inhaling. Bringing our thumb knuckles to our third eye center. The light in me honors the light in you, dear Olivia. And together we say, Namaste. Thank you.
It's never been this sunny when I was doing yoga. It's like so hot.
Yes, it's a sunny, windy. Where's Roxy?
I think she's on the bed.
Say hi to everybody.
Hi, Lizzie.
There.
Hi.
She's not there.
It's frozen.
Yeah, I know it's frozen. It's me, I think.